Okay. I have returned. Objection! The Turnabout Samurai. Oh, I was on no, my bad. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. I didn't go back to the studio, I was sleeping, honest. So, who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. But, you should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we gonna do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done it. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Hey, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Let's accuse the judge. I feel like I have to actually accuse her. But I don't think it was her. Can't be old bag. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for the verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order! Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? So, the grade school boy, maybe? So I came into this expecting to accuse the assistant girl, but the grade school boy might actually be the T. I'm going with grade school boy. It was the grade school boy. Why isn't anyone saying anything? Bah! Are you seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Grade school boy kills veteran action star with spear. For one thing, the murder weapon was with the Steel Samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him? Maybe that was a dumb move on my part. Maybe. What about absolutely, Nick? Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as warned. Okay, I'm wrong. But didn't... They said that the 10-year-old boy slips in through a drain which leads to the employee area. So, like, he would have had access to the costume because it would have been in the room with, what's his face? The hairy guy. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. May we move on, Mr. Wright? This fight isn't over yet. If you and Your Honor, one more chance, please. Very well, go ahead. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? I dived 8 layers too deep. I mean, technically the assistant girl. It was the assistant. The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai. You're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture was really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh, uh-oh. Bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury. Powers and poor Hammer were at the run-through. Oh, and me. What about the assistant? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She would never limped. So wait, they actually want me to accuse Old Bag? Really? It was a security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in the picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they'd been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper? Order, order! Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you! Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in this costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Perhaps an updated autopsy report? Hey, Lisa. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? Prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something! It's my move. Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? Steven! Thank you for the 49 months.
This sub is well earned in this very moment, and you know why.
I'm sensing something. Yes! What's going on, Steven? I'm glad you could join us tonight. I hope your gig was not too exhausting yesterday. You want to add something? What's up, Lisa? You've been up since 6? Well, a feeling I know all too well, but I know that's rough for you. You're a late sleeper. Let's just relax. Let's relax until it's sleepy time. With some Ace Attorney 1 Case 3. With this iconic old woman. Her name being Wendy is icing on the cake. Is there a pun there, or is Wendy just, like, she looks like a Wendy? Case 5 wasn't too long for me, and actually really enjoyed it, but I guess people's opinions differ. Oh, you got to that part in the VOD yesterday, Lisa, where Rosen was being a hater? Windy? Windy old bag? Oh! That's so Ace Attorney. This track is such a bop. You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Rosen is just a weakling. But there's also one other reason I think it's skippable for you, Peggy. Well, currently the idea is that I play Ace Attorney 1, 2, and 3, and then we go back to Case 5. So, Steven, they're saying that Case 5 wasn't included in the original game, and people have, like, differing opinions on it. I do plan to play it. It's literally just a matter of, do we play it after Chapter 4, or do I do it after we beat Ace Attorney 3? What's your take, Steven? Because I trust your opinion about Ace Attorney. Not that I don't trust the rest of chat, but you have to understand, Steven's like, he's like a mega fan. I can go either way if you do it now or later. Just take as many streams as the first 4 full cases combined. I'd play it after Chapter 4 of this game, but that's my opinion. Alright, I can do that. I can do that! It didn't feel long to you because you enjoyed it a lot? Yeah, I bet it's great. Like, and actually, if it's as long as the other cases, I'll be real, that's not that long. Like, so if we're comparing this to Great Ace Attorney, it feels like Great Ace Attorney had like twists, and then twists, and then twists. Whereas this one is like, this is like, there's one twist, and then you kind of just get to the conclusion. GAA 4 and 5 combined? Are you sure? Because that's so long. Yeah, well, let's just find out together. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased. Oh, she just... He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said, second or 3rd grade, was it? But that doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? The boy is not the killer, because I already suggested it was him, and y'all made fun of him. So he's not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? This? I think? I mean, this is also proof, right? Because he didn't know about the leg. Take that! The scene of the murder, as we all know, is Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Isn't all of our evidence borrowed? So we got this from Dick. This... Yeah. Old Bag gave us the map. Card key... Where did we find the card key? Was that in the room? And this we definitely lifted from the computer. I don't... Do we even... Yeah, that one, whatever. We only borrowed 2 stuff, I see. Oh. Very well. This court shall suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. So, we would have gotten the joke right then if we hadn't just talked about this. What was her name? Something Old Bag, Your Honor. They are rotten to her. Then the prosecution will look further into this Old Bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. Oh great, stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Ms. Old Bag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify! Bum 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 bum. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. You know what? Yes, I could see that there is some, it's giving Jordan a little bit. I don't know why. But it's giving Jordan a little bit. Like the, oh, yeah. Okay. Wendy comes up with new testimony often. Well, she's forgetful. She's, you know. Oh. Okay. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to accuse me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Glow Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. So, you were told not to talk. That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. Now wait a minute. Why? Didn't we talk to the prop girl? Didn't the prop girl confirm that there was no one there? Yeah, Penny Nichols. It's honestly, she looks like a penny. They nailed the naming in this game for sure. Also Steven. He's kinda hot. Yep. Alright. Everyone at the studio was told not to mention the bigwigs. Okay. We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? And he looks like an NPC. She's so cute, though. She reminds me of Hazel. Well, if you look at the guide map. Basic, well... Here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but we're gonna continue. Nothing wrong with basic, thank you, Nano. You guys know I'm a proponent of basic. On that note, my favorite character in Arcane is Jace. I hope no one is surprised. They said it had nothing to do with it, see? Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. I can't believe I took the Jordan voice and put it on Oldbag. Like, now that you pointed that out, why did I do that?
You're welcome.
It's just so, like, that's such a weird connection. Because I think the only other time I have used this voice was for Isaac in Inescapable, who was a, like, goth boy. You said you didn't want to give her the usual sexy grandma voice? Yeah. Because she doesn't give me the vibes. Although I do get a lot of compliments on my sexy grandma voice. So you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Okay, they are really telling me to stop this. Your Honor, we have learned.
Kids!
Hey kids! Oh, I could have done that voice. That is not a voice I think I have ever done. Is me mimicking Godmother. Honestly though, that would be an okay thing to do. We have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. Edgeworth? You okay? I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceeding in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Okay. It's only one. We can still investigate. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I... What? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and the producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it is in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been Old Windbag? Well, Lisa, that would defeat the purpose. But you know what, Lisa? I will say, something I really appreciate is what you just said. Most people that really love, like, cult followings of visual novels don't have the sense to think about what they know about the game and then not reveal that information when they're writing in chat. This is something that became abundantly clear when we streamed Danganronpa that I'm just like... God, Twitter could potentially be so bad. I've actually dodged spoilers in Twitter for the most part, on everything. They're robbing themselves of the joy of the streamer seeing the reveal. Yeah, that's right. And the reason you're watching people do the things is so that they get the reveal, right? Like, why would you do anything that could change that experience? Someone showed up in the chat and said, "Oh, I think I remember the killer in this case. Let me double check." That sucks! God, I would be seething if I was in that chat. And you know, it's so bad. I used to, like, at my last job, I used to watch a ton of Danganronpa streamers, and I would regularly reach out to mods in their chats and be like, can you please tell this "my name is Celestia Ludenberg" person to shut the fuck up? They went to every stream and always were so sus. I could not deal with it. They went everywhere. Anyone streaming Danganronpa, they were there, being the worst. They were here when I was streaming it. But you know what was great? We had enough people that knew Danganronpa that were like, they will destroy people on site if it seemed like something was going to happen. Like, Fail was like, the barrel is loaded, and he had my permission. Literally an infamous chat monster. Yeah, it's so bad. It was so obvious. Right. It's just the worst. I can't stand people that do that shit. Oh my god, I remember that, Steven. But I must have missed any spoilery comments because the twists in that game still hit normally. For me. I don't know about for you, but I felt sufficiently twisted watching that. In multiple ways. Shout out to Monica, by the way. But yeah, I'm glad that we have a community of people that know boundaries when it comes to providing information or non-information. Like, something as simple as, let's say in Danganronpa Trial 1, A was killed by B, but B is at the class trial. You don't know B's identity. And somebody in chat says something like, it was D! And you know that because they know not to spoil, that it can't possibly be D now. Because they were called out, obviously. Like, people literally don't think that far ahead to be like, oh, if I say something, this will literally do the opposite of what the intention was, right? Like, they are now clear because you are talking about it so obviously. Drives me nuts. People need to just shut the fuck up and let the person playing understand. And this actually goes into other games too. But I feel like with visual novels, the reason you play, yeah, good memory. The reason you play these games is to experience the twists. So you can't ruin that twist for the person that's broadcasting the game, because it will just ruin everything. Yeah, Lisa. I had a few Danganronpa streamers that I would see mods in the chat and just DM them and be like, hey, I've been watching, and person, it wasn't always that Celestia Ludenberg person, but like, there would always be someone that you're like, okay, like, monitor this person because I've played the game and they are being extremely sus. And you can't even reach out to the streamer about it because that would also spoil. Like, hey, that person was ruining something for you. Like, you can't tell them that, so you have to reach out to something like a third party. It's always Thomas. And like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I've definitely played games where things get spoiled indirectly because I decide to talk to chat about something. Or even if it wasn't like a direct spoil, it's like an idea was put in my head that I didn't have initially. Like, that's all it takes to technically spoil something. Yeah. Which, I'm glad that the visual novels channel exists in the Discord, because I love when people get into the genre and play the games and are like, like, you did that story time. I remember Aquatic did it when he was playing through Danganronpa. Lisa does it regularly. And I'm happy that it's like a forum for people to just be like, I'm playing this game. Yeah, I think part of what made Danganronpa really special was that we had certain people watching the playthrough in chat with me that had not played the games. Like, I remember discussing theories with, like, Jam, and a lot of you guys. I'm blanking on others, but there were enough people in chat that hadn't played it so that we were all kind of in it together, like, what happened? Right, and I thought that 2 dots, like, I remember there was a few times in the trials where, like, me and Jam were kind of just, like, throwing ideas back and forth, and he would say something that ended up being right, and I'm like, ooh, I wonder if somebody that played the game saw that and thought, like, sus. I recently, so I did a replay through of Danganronpa 1, with my boyfriend Grant, and he is a smart fucking cookie. Like, he figured out probably, like, 80% of Danganronpa 1's twists before anything, like, before he should have, in my opinion. So for me, as, like, the onlooker, I'm just, like, not trying to steer him off that path, but I just, like, I'm constantly like, well, I can't confirm or deny anything, so we're just gonna keep going. You mod for a channel that plays visual novels and story games, and it can be so hard to nail down who has or hasn't played the games. Yeah. That's why sometimes, Dots, when I'm playing a new game like this, I will literally ask stream chat, who has played this game? And then people will reveal themselves, and I'm like, great. So you know to keep your mouth shut. A streamer immediately found a twist in a case because he said it was too easy to figure out and just ruled it out. Yeah, that actually feels bad when that happens, when it's like, you figure something out ahead of time and then it ends up being right and you're just like, why didn't you Fata Morgana me? Like, that's literally what they're saying. Like, you literally played layer 4 where it's like, this is the twist. No, that's too obvious. Wait, is it the twist? No! Like, it... Yeah. Something good writing goes a long way. If the game is not well written, then... Could it really have been Old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kinda sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Tux? Hey Tux, I saw you watching Degrassi earlier. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, let's get down to the studio. Oh, that's not him. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm gonna make dinner soon. The music is all the music in this game makes me smile. Although, speaking of iconic music, every time there's a cross-examination, when it's like everything goes silent before it begins, 9 times out of 10, I go dun 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 dun, because that's what would happen every time in GAA. Like, I can't think of cross-examining without that theme. You're replaying GAA 2 before bed these days? GAA 2 was really good. GAA 2, I think, makes top 5 visual novels. Maybe. It's been a year since you started GAA 1. So I'm actually watching a playthrough of GAA 1 in the background while I work, and it's like I'm experiencing the game vicariously through Crystal. And I think my experience with some visual novels gets elongated by a lot because I only play them on the weekends. But I don't really know what to do at this point because I don't have enough time to stream as much as I used to, so I've even considered just adding... I've considered just doing one game for all of my streaming days. Like, whether it's visual novel or JRPG. Because my current stream schedule is just... it's kind of a mess. Whew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and the producer. Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. What do you think we should do? What do I... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on the director and the producer. Alright. Then there's no point in hanging around here. That's what I've been saying! Let's get to the studios, pronto! We don't have enough information to make a case yet. It's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. Give me a few minutes, guys. I'm gonna heat up some food because I'm hungry. So, it'll just be a few minutes. I'll be right back. Why, hello, all of my jammers in chat. Thank you for vibing to the music, because this is a really good song. I have returned with soup, dumplings, and meatballs. So I'm gonna eat tonight.
I'm getting hungry.
Alright. Let's see about these producers and directors. You're a dumpling! Hey, Dammy. No one's here. Right now, right now that they have old Miss... Let's try again. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look! She left her donuts! What? I wasn't going to eat them. Old Miss Bag. Let's go to the employee area. Hey, Starberry. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, ho, ho. Don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just looks lots of times. They end up looking worse than they did before I fix them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry about at least a little bit more. Alright, story time. Have a good night. See you in the VOD. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Okay. So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through the drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick! If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. You should also go to sleep.
God!
Chief! Hello. Do we have a new favorite voice command?
See ya later!
Have a good night, Lisa. And hello to VOD, Lisa. Yeah. I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What? You want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa. She's serious? Uh-oh. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Hi-ya! There. That should make the kids happy. Things we do. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Where's April, May? Oh, Mars is here. Uh-oh. What's up, Mars? Maya is definitely a force of chaos, I agree. I'm eating soup dumplings. You know it. Must be nice to live so free of guilt. Okay. Hey, Nick, let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal. Hey, we're not thieves. But we did take the card key. We borrowed that. There's a difference. Oh, we're not going. Oh, Matt as well? What's up, Matt? Happy Sunday. Okay, they said that last time. Okay, I guess we're going to the dressing room. This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Power says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what that killer was planning on doing then. She's got a point. Actually, yeah. Supermarket tabloids. Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Men found on Mars.
Moonlight, pour down.
She's dead. No, no, no.
Moonlight, pour down.
These snacks are past the expiration date. Don't eat them. They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. It's locked. Okay. So most of this is the same as the previous dialogue. Oh, hello. Ho ho. You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
Time for good old counterattack.
Yeah, okay, she is giving Pela vibes. You're right. My first thought was Hazel. How are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. I mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said the director and the producer were here on the day of the murder. Oh, sorry, I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer is our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. Producer, huh? AI main boss. I didn't even log into E7 yesterday, Mars. Like, I signed in as I was falling asleep, and I woke up to the login screen. Yeah. Gacha games are fucking time-consuming, man. Hey, Sionis. That is funny that you fell asleep to having it on. I thought that I was gonna at least do some dailies before I fell asleep, but I literally must have opened the app and then... How are we today? We are doing great, Sionis. How are you? I've also... So, I feel like I'm trading gacha games for trophy hunting and Pokemon Unite. I feel that this is more meaningful somehow, but it might not be. Holy crap, I feel way better now that I've eaten. Okay. I made you addicted? I'm having so much fun playing it though, Sionis. Kevin picked it back up too. Kisawan's grinding. Are we still maining Decidueye? So... Okay, wait a minute. Outside Studio 1, probably. Hey, Nick! It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. Until they nerf Decidueye, you're gonna main him? Oh, that works, yeah. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. There's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Luke. This place is deserted. Nick! What was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. That's a trailer? That looks like a full-blown boom. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I bet it's the kid. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. Don't let us. Let's beat up Penny. Oh, I like Penny. Oh. The computer that runs the security studio, it looks like it's been turned off for the day. Wait. I can't ask her for it. Huh? Where is the guard station? Am I missing it? Security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. Huh? Girl! Oh, god damn it. I thought maybe Old Bag would be here. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. You got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Alright, let me go put my, my dish away, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, why hello, I am back. I am feeling way better now that I've eaten food. Let us continue case number 3. What am I even doing here with this guy? Do fanboys sneak into the studios often? Not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. I know, his chest hair. But then it gets covered by something in one of his poses, which is confusing. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Then wouldn't Penny have seen him? Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see. What side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. What's going on with this? Wow, they gave a lawyer one of those key cards? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here. I guess they're pretty good about keeping these out of outsiders' hands. Thanks, I'll be careful. You were with props, right? About the murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Did you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway? Looks like she didn't know about the photo or the injury that morning. Fine. Okay, so clearly I need to do something else. Did I miss something here? Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate the T-bone steaks too! What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak, but something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. Feels odd. Yeah, why isn't there a bone on the table? An incinerator. Apparently, they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive! Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this! Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? The trailer door. It's locked. The key is probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. We just enter through the window? There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. A big 2 painted here. Probably because this is Studio 2. Probably, though it doesn't look anything like a studio. So there's nothing that I can do here. Trial, they said Studio 2 is down this path. Monkey Head is in the way, but we should be able to solve the problem. Bubble One, thank you for the 45 months. I appreciate the Prime sub. This monkey head is really heavy. Well, it did knock that tree over when it fell. Both of these, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder, didn't they? Yeah, that's what Detective Gumshoe said. This is Studio 1. Security camera that automatically takes pictures of the people. Took 2 pictures on the day of the murder, before the time of death. One was a Steel Samurai, the other was a grade school boy. Doesn't seem to be switched on. Oh, we haven't been inside Studio 1 yet. I don't really want to be here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else. Nick? Yay! I'm not saying we've never been here, but I'm saying we didn't revisit here yet today. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was still found inside the evil magistrate costume. Expected the spear stabbing would leave a stain. Yep, same dialogue as before. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I always wanted to sit in one of these. Oh, she said this? It's the same dialogue. So I can't look at the bag, no. Yeah, the Mount Fuji cameo. I am like genuinely not sure how to get the key out of the office. I feel like we need to move this girl somehow. We already examined everything, right? So it's something here, but like... Maybe back to the... I haven't been back to the employee area. I'm Let's just re-examine everything again. Oh, you think I need to present something to Will? It's weird that the steak bones are on these plates and not the other ones. So... regarding this photograph, yes, this really truly absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in the dressing room the whole time, honest. Else could have worn it. Your costume was in your dressing room? Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. Who? We found this car key in your dressing room. Oh, that's mine. Yes. Yes! Can people outside the studio get these cards? I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is. Huh. Regarding the murder weapon... yes? Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around efficiently. And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through. Yes, I goofed on a round kick, you see. It broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though. With duct tape. Weird. Okay. Something like that. Okay, he doesn't like that. Okay. Maybe I must have to present something else to her? Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Do I need to go back in his room? WTF? Who are Jew dudes, Lamau? Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, 14M... Lamers? How could you not know the great salmonella? Salmonella. You know what? It fits. I make delete shows. The Steel Samurai, mine. RTFC. Read the film credits. This is the producer? Oh, he's a director. I want to say 2002? Okay, 2001. I was close. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You looked so, sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine. Awful. What is it? You know, on closer inspection... yeah. Hot. Do you do a lot of cosplay? 'Cause that costume Roxor's drew. Roxor's? What? Hey, you're drooling. Lol. Buffer overrun. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai.
Yes!
Pink Princess, warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Wait. He might be onto something. Raffle Lamau! Pink Princess? Why's it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who Jujuds are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat. Sad. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah? Sucksores. I hate missing out on food. Nick? What does sucksores mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon until after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30. He's telling the truth. That meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary though. Sweat. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also, a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Sweat. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Scowl. That sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. This is WP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Right. The director would know about the injury. He was there. So, what I don't get is why does this appear that one foot is dragging? To me, this looks like somebody that doesn't fit in the length of the pants is just walking in oversized pants. Hello? Oh, I really don't like his sprites. Ah, stop! Okay. I think I'm done. I need to get away from this person. Salmonella, yes. Aha! You again! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. What? Told me to put it on, can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. Guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much. About that kid you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it. Okay. So, I still don't have... I do wonder... Oh. Just a minute, you guys. I'll be right back. Yes, I'm here. One of our friends, is grabbing food with Kevin, so I stepped out to say hi. Alrighty. So we can't present anything to Old Bag. No touching. I am like a tiny bit stumped. Let's see. We presented everything to this. Oh. Oh my. Look at this child. Hey, wait. I'll bet he came in right through the drain. Hey, Kiddo, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Cody, wait, is there a pun? I guess code? Hack code? Is that Cody Hackins? I don't even know if that makes sense. Call me Kiddo again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai. Dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai's side. Ha! Ha ha ha! You can't fool me. Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha! Easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, Kiddo. Watch it. What are they doing? Say, have you heard anything about the incident the other day? Code hacking and hack and slash. Oh, because he has a sword? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always, Steel Samurai always wins, always! Yeah, I saw him, I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. What? Wait! Let me go! He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. Bottle. So, is this gonna be a drug administered to make sure that he was asleep? I'm thinking that's what's going on here. Sleeping pills. I see. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Huh? Where's that old windbag? Odd of her to leave her post. Hey! Nick, that was her! Stop, whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch! Uh-oh, she tripped! Maya sure looks happy. Hey, Nick, now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Oh my god, another... They are so bad. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Not that eager. Okay. Oh. This is like badass Amy from Fire Emblem. Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and, I see. And who might you? Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez, she's quite beautiful. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. Script. The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez? It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her! Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What, exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Yeah, she's cool. She's definitely an icon. Oh, Diva Skez. Diva. D. Vasquez. That's funny. Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright. We'll give it to him if we see him. Hey, Shinjo. Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. The hell do samurais sing about chopping off heads? Oh my god, that movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing Samurai stars? What's next? Ninja Ballet? Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. A typical summer romance. Oh, a typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? An old movie poster, Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. What is that? Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Green tea? Yeah, you're probably right.
It's tea time!
This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Glass is frosted, can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like... Didn't they hear a crash from in here? Like, what was that about? It's kind of silly that you have to click through so many of these. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13? Episode 13. Where'd I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Oh, I know where it is. Okay. Yeah, same. Click through all these menus is kind of... okay, it's gonna be... Back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted the same dialogue. Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Ah! Found it, Nick! The script! Good work. Here, found it. Your script. Script handed to D. Vasquez. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big D idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder. Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and the people of the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Possible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? Oh. She's not interested in anything. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was... On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus none of us could have gone to Studio One. What? It's true. The crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. Wait, What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it was broken, it was announced. It announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15. That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in the studio at 2:30. See? Goodbye. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early to be giving up, don't you think? Huh? We've got 1 lead. Here we fucking go again. Mia, it's you! What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean, we have 1 lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. I don't know, he didn't sound like he was gonna help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studio. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before.
You'll be so much more useful once you're dead.
What's wrong? Whippersnapper! She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper! Hostage? What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll, lay him flat! My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now. My heart! I don't feel so good. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this. It's kind of hard to, she's hard to understand with all the huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. It's the camera. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that. No, I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? Trade, huh? Wonder. I don't think? Miss Oldag, I'm borrowing this, just so you know. Oh, okay. Just be sure to give it back. She's She's not as demanding when she's exhausted. Okay. Hey, that's a card. Studio 1? Right. A card key to Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to go to Studio 1. Sorry, we have our own investigation to do. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you, I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Okay, so maybe I go to the employee area. Hey! Hey you, wait a sec! Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackets. I think he ran into the dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Damn it, he's getting away! Come back! There, he's back. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody! Hello, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asks? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the, bomb. Ha! What would a lamer like you know about Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell at a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe? Wait, my voice for who? Alright. Cody? This look familiar? Hey! My UR! UR? Huh? UR! You know, ultra rare? That kid's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Give you this, if you help me. That's my card! By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing me. This kid would not know that word. The very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Why do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever, I don't need that card. I got a double. Just keep it, it's yours. Huh? After I went through all that trouble. You really want to trade? Find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about stakes? Well, that was unhelpful. Where would I... Oh, God. I guess Mr. Powers isn't questioning. Oh well, let's try again another day, Phoenix. Oh, no. I am getting close to my like hard cutoff time. I think that might be why I seem tired. But no, it's okay, Dots. So what's the best thing to do from here? We need to get to the studio and talk to that boy. So do you have any ideas on who might have done this? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Where have I heard that phrase before? So that's where Maya got it from. Okay. Oh, hi! Hello. What brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The, girl with you, does she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope. She's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. Security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the card station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios, but his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. And again, after what happened... Or what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh, but I have a feeling something's being covered up here. Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. Complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait! That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for this! I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am, I need that card! Look at the one on the left. Trade with you? Yes! Trade cards! Look, I'll even trade you ultra rare premium card! Trade me up. Huh? Yes! It's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please! Phoenix. You can't you see she's desperate? What's everybody getting so excited about? Trade. Okay. Really? Thanks! Then this is for you! No! Give me the beach episode card! And then I'll never solve the case and keep it. I mean, what? There she goes. Y, R, D. In position. Showtime. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Okay. So we got a little lucky with that quest line, I will say. Where did we find the kid? It was the employee area, right? See this card? Yeah, so wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! I gotta have it! Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay. How about a trade? You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. URP card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. So, you like to steal samurai? He's so cool! I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. Being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't ya? Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So, tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. I think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, with Zam. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Check this out. It's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another. Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. I know. It's so funny. It's like, this is literally like 2002, 2001. We are hyped for digital cameras. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice. This is set in 2016. Yeah, but they had no idea. You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Oh well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day at 2 p.m. I had to come in through the woods out back so that the old lady wouldn't notice me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe half an hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear. Just like always, one shot, one kill. It happened so fast I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Yeah, Mia... Oh, Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who could have done it is Willpowers. I have to admit it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. Oh, God. I heard everything! This boy, he is a witness. He's a key witness even. And he's under police protection, starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Ah! That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine.
That's a nice body.
Dick Gumshoe was here, best boy. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court tomorrow then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon.
Pardonnez-moi.
Alright. Perfect ending time, guys. I had a hard cutoff for 9:30 tonight. We're a couple minutes shy of that, but like, we just got to an in-game break. Yeah, this was a good sesh. We'll do the second part of the trial on Saturday then. Anyways, my voice is kind of dying too, so this works out. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Have a good night.